So if you've been listening to us for a while, we've been saying to you that you create your own reality in what we like to acknowledge as a 3-step process. The first step is you must ask, and that's easy because you're asking at all levels of your being all day, every day. The contrast that surrounds you causes you to do that. In fact, you can't stop doing that. You cannot cease seeking improvement about anything. And those of you who've been living with each other know that about each other. You can't stop wanting improvement. It's just the nature of the eternalness that is all of us. Step 2 is not your work from your physical perspective. Step 2 is, since you've asked and launched this rocket, and since this vibrational rocket has preceded you into what we are calling your vortex of creation, the source within you, your inner being, all of us, rally round this new becoming that you have become and become it completely. We hold steady the vibrational focus of it. We hold the vision of your request. In fact, you can't even hold steady the vision of your request because you've been launching those rockets incrementally for such a very long time. Even before you came into this physical body, you were launching those rockets, you see. But since you got here, you've been launching more and more and more. And there is a vortex version of that which is you that is spinning, and law of attraction has brought all cooperative components to that version of you. The question is, are you a cooperative component? And the answer is, sometimes when you're feeling your very best you are, and sometimes not when you're not feeling so good. So the question that this workshop wants to ask and answer is the step 3 part of this 3-step process. That's where you must figure out somehow, some way, to be a vibrational match to what you've asked for. If you've asked for more money, you can't be beating the drum of not enough and be a match. Oh, you did step 1, you did it, and you did it, and you did it, and you did it, and you did it. You've been asking and asking and asking. And Source has lined everything up. More magnificent rendezvous orchestrated on your behalf than we would have time in all of the rest of the days of your life to articulate. So much has been done on your behalf in lining up the circumstances and events that will produce the manifestation that you seek. But your work is to find some way to be a vibrational match to what you're asking for. And here's the tricky part. You got to believe it before you see it. You got to practice the frequency of your desire before it can flow into your experience. When you launch a rocket of desire, that non-physical part of you becomes it. But sometimes that's hard for you to hear because you are so accustomed to acknowledging you or me in my physical human body that you don't realize that you are so much more than this physical human body. You are source energy. You are energy vibration. That is primarily what you are. And that energy is demonstrated, is manifested in this physicality. But you are source energy. So as you launch those rockets of desire, you are actually causing the non-physical part of you to become more and more and more as a result of your life experience. So your source energy, you came into this physical body, splat, and then you began exploring, knowing what you don't want, knowing what you do want, launching these rockets of desire. The source energy part of you wraps around what you're asking for, calibrates to it, holds steady to it. And this is the part that we really want you to hear. You've been hearing about this law of attraction thing, yes? Well, the law of attraction is such a real thing. It is what manages all vibrations universally. And it means that what you focus upon is what comes to you. If you see something and you say yes, what you are saying yes to is coming to you. If you see something and you shout no, what you are shouting no at comes to you. Because there is no yes and no in an all-inclusive universe. There's only attention to it or not. So, as you are exploring and launching these rockets of desires and the law of attraction is responding to you, we really want you to understand that the law of attraction is responding to that larger non-physical part of you too. And because there's no resistance present in the frequency of your source energy, then what is focused upon from the perspective of your source is powerfully attracted to that source energy part of you. That's why this vortex that we talk about, your vortex that you've created through the living of your life, and some of it even before you got here into this physical body, it is huge and it is powerful.